Hey everybody, welcome back to Hail Sports Cards, and it's time for another battle. So, Prizm Draft picks, fun little product. I got 2 years here. We got 2021 and 2024. I wanted to do 2021 and 2023. That box got delayed, and I figured why not, right? We'll figure out something to do with the other one, and we will, I'm thinking either find another year and do 2 rounds, or maybe the winner of this just does that one. The goal was to have a couple videos eventually with the older boxes battling the new product. The new product looked like got delayed, as did it looked like all the football stuff. So I'm not even sure when another football product's coming out. So you might see some more videos like this with older stuff. I might go back and do some discontinued products, stuff that's not releasing this year. Try to figure out something there. But we'll kind of see. But yeah, I thought it would be fun because draft picks are supposed to come out in like a week and a half to look at the last few years of releases, kind of how the product's changed. So here we have 2021. You can see it's 5 packs, so that's 5 autographs on average. So the big cover boy here is Trevor Lawrence. There are other quarterbacks. The only other one in this class that still even plays, I think, is Justin Fields, which is, sure, kind of a chase. And then you have the Color Blast. So Collegiate Color Blast was a big thing in this one. And then you have 2024. So J.J. McCarthy and then Michael Penix are the big quarterbacks. And then you have Brian Thomas Jr. and a few other people. And the difference with this one is this also has the NILs. So last year was the first year the NILs got really big. So you have Archie Manning, DJ Lagway, Dylan Raiola, and a few other guys in here. This one you're going to get 4 autos out of. They have Color Blast in here as well. So you have, in this one, you have the ultra rare Manga Stained Glass and Color Blast duals. I believe the regular Color Blast was in retail and the duals was in hobby. So only 4 autos compared to 5, but this draft class might have a little more juice in the NSL. We'll see. We'll see. Take a look at the back here. You can also get patch autos out of this, which are pretty cool. I cannot believe you. I don't believe you get these in this. So 2021. Let's go ahead and get these boxes open. There's the old trusty hail knife. So we'll get the packs out of here. They are all sorts of discombobulated. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 packs of 2021. And then we have 4 packs of 2024. 2023 is a weird one whenever that shows up and I get to rip it. There was no 2022. So that usually, those boxes have, they say 4 autos, but I think most of the ones I remember have like a 5th 2022 auto stuck in there. Because I don't think there really was a draft picks in 2022. So the checklist for that ain't great. And that was the first year, another thing they did in this for the 2024, because 2023 was like the first year where Topps kind of got in and started stealing autos, is they have some pretty cool vet autos in here too. So we'll take a look at those as well, maybe. And there'll be some guys we don't know. The other cool thing is like, looking back at the draft classes, there's always 1 or 2 guys who, when draft picks comes out early in the year, they might have been a late round pick. They were a nobody. For instance, 2024 Puka Nacua, right? He was an auto that people were getting out of this, like, who the hell is this guy? Now he's one of the best receivers in football. So that might be like a throwaway auto in this, which is a pretty cool throwaway auto. Let me get some sleeves out. And then, we'll kind of go from there. So got the old trusty stand-up. Let's see what we can get into here. We'll start with, so each pack should have an auto in it. So this was also, 2021 was a year where the design of draft was different than the regular. I gotta turn the lights off behind me. I'm getting a bag later. I used to know better than to start with all those lights on, but so I'm trying to think of who else was in 2021. You had Lawrence, you had Jamar Chase. I had a list somewhere, now I can't find it, so maybe we'll hit someone cool to remind us. So there's Tyreek Hill. So let's go from the back. So there's Justin Fields on the rookie. We got Dylan Moses. We got Tyreek Hill on the vet. Phillip Rivers. Let's pull from the back again. Our silver, Calvin Ridley. We got a red wave. Not a rookie, Clemson, so that'll be a second year. Oops. Oh, sorry, is it Deebo Samuel stuck to it? Is an older one. So we got a red. Nice color match with the Gamecocks there. Deebo Samuel. Very nice. Our first numbered card. We'll put 2021 stuff right there. Then we got, we got our red wave T. Higgins, so that is not numbered. And his Clemson jersey. And then, let's take, we got a red auto. It's a rookie from Michigan. Ben Mason. Never heard of him. Out of 199, a fullback auto. Sweet. So, that's the thing with this. Like a lot of products with multiple autos, usually only one or two is going to be, worth it. There's usually going to be a couple duds in there, which is to be expected. I'm going to give Calvin Ridley a sleeve. It's a parallel. I'll put it right there. So let's go to 2024. Obviously, the coolest thing would be to hit a case hit. The dual color blasts are awesome. I'm also a big fan of mangas. So let's see how this pack shakes out. We got a couple reds. We got all kinds of stuff in here. I'll pull these from the back. I'm guessing these are our rookies. So we got Chow Smith-Wade, Quinshon Judkins. So that's an NIL card, but I remember this now. His cards that are NIL show the rookie label for whatever reason. Little misprint there. Amon-Ra. We got McCaffrey. See where our first silver is. Derrick Henry. Okay, very nice, very nice. Then we got a Pulsar. I bet that's an auto for the Huskies. That might be Michael Penix. So we're going to move that to the back. There's a Bo Nix. Very nice. Marvin Harrison Jr. Good player. Our red is Chad Johnson. So I believe that is numbered to 299. Then we have Riley Leonard on the rated prospect. Red wave, not numbered. And then let's see. Come on, be Michael Penix. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Another Michael Penix auto. We have been heating up here with some good autos. And that is out of 41 out of 49 on the orange hyper Michael Penix signing day. That card's pretty sweet. That orange hyper. I thought for a minute, because I think it's select first off the line is the orange hyper. So I was like, man, did I buy a first off the line box off eBay and didn't realize it? Then we have throw a numbered card up there. So both our numbered cards are red so far, which is kind of funny. I think some of these others I will sleeve after. Put those there. Yeah, why not? not a ton of packs in this opening. Might as well sleeve the parallels. Set them right there. Okay, let's go back to 2021. So it is now going to be hard for 2021 to win, I feel like. But they do get the extra auto. Let's pull something cracked ice in there. Let's pull from the back here. So there we go. Mac Jones on the silver. There we go. Didn't really work out with him. Remember when he had like a good middle kind of season and his shit went crazy? Just absolutely crazy. Tyson Campbell. Terrace Marshall, another guy that was all over 2021 that didn't quite work out. We got Edwards-Helaire. Jared Stidham. Out of 199s this auto. So let's go from the back again. Marquez Stevenson. Red Wave, not numbered. Kenyon Drake on the purple ice. That should be numbered out of 149. And then TAR. Tariq Black. That card's like oddly like dulled out. Like the camera looks like it's picking that up, but it's like there's something wrong with it. Like it's still shiny, but like it's also oddly dull. Another red at a 199. Don't feel like he really panned out either. Of course, I feel like we hit our big yeah, see, you can kind of see the difference there. Like, see, like, I don't know, it's just weird looking. It's hard to describe, but it's like it wasn't printed right or something. Okay, so far, we did get a silver Mac Jones, which would have been cool in 2021. Marquez Stevenson, I believe he was drafted by the Bills, if I remember correctly. And Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake got a couple years there, but nothing too memorable. Let's go back to 2024. So we got stuff there. So let's go like this. So we got a trophy hunting of Vince Young. A hype of Michael Penix. Our purple, Jerry Jeudy. Then another red, that is CeeDee Lamb. So the purple is to 75. CeeDee Lamb, that should be to 299. Nice color match there at the Oklahoma. We got Jalen Daniels, another NIL guy. Amani Bailey. Now we're pulling a bunch of his stuff. Ty Law. Barry Sanders, our silver wide receiver, not a rookie, Adam Thielen. Then our next auto for the Irish on the signing day. That's Sam Hartman. Nice. Little Commanders love. Third string Commanders QB. Not very good, but he is a great vibes guy. Beautiful dude. I mean, just look at him. We were at I went to a Capitals playoff game this year. And he was in, like, the front row with Jaden Daniels and Mariota. And they were all just kind of like, hey, hello, like, waving at everyone. And he was over there just shotgunning beers, just having a great time. It was pretty funny. So there's the silver. We got our two numbered cards, which I feel like I'm going to quit putting up there because we're going to run out of room with all the autos. All right, let's see if 2021 can finally catch back up. Obviously, still hoping to find a color blast or something cool like that. There's our backwards card. Got a couple more cards stuck together. Let's start with these. We got Tyler Vaughns and Kwity Paye. Those are our two rookies. We got Tua on the second year. DeAndre Hopkins. Chris Evans on the silver. I saw who this was. Nice color match. Blue Wave of Kyle Pitts at a 249. You know, a lot of people are saying this might finally be the year. Well, of course, they say that every year, but they got Penix. He's in a contract year, so maybe. Wouldn't be too mad if I pulled his auto. Our Red Wave, Travis Etienne. Sadly, it feels like his time as the lead back has come to an end. And our auto is DPA, JHD, Javon Holland. Okay, solid safety for the... Is he still on the Dolphins? I remember he had a few solid years there. So that's just a base auto, not numbered. Sleeve up these bad boys. Kyle Pitts colored rookie. I think we will put that one on stage. It's a guy with a name. It's numbered. You know, I think we'll take down Debo. And we'll put Pitts up there. Why not? All right, so we got 2 packs of each left. Back to 2024. I'm really hoping I get a cool NIL or a vet auto. I don't think we're going to get another good rookie auto because we got that Penix. So, let's see who our 2 rookies are here. We got Keon Coleman and Jalen Polk. Jared Goff. Joe Thomas. Our silver, Luke Lachey. He's another one that the accident card, so he just got drafted. This was an NIL card, but it had the rookie logo on it. Pull from the back, our Red Wave, Ricky Williams. That's cool. Another Purple Ice, Nittany Lions rookie, Chop Robinson, out of 149. He's solid. Not really the guy you're looking for, but there's Joe Milton rookie. Brilliance rookie, another Bo Nix. There we go. And our auto for the Trojans, USC, who just got drafted. I don't know. Signing day. Austin Jones. Okay, Commander's auto. So far, they've been 3 signing day autos. Pretty sure Austin Jones was drafted by the Commanders. So we got 2 Commanders autos now. These 2 over here. Get a sleeve for Chop. And a sleeve for Ricky. So none of our numbered cards out of 2024 have been very good. But, you know, it's a tough product to hit in. It is cheaper, though. So, you know, it's one of those that, you know, that Penix probably doesn't pay for the box. I think I forgot to mention. So the 2024 was $200. My LCS actually had the cheapest prices. And then on eBay, I found the 2021 for about $170, I want to say. That's what I ended up getting it for. So we'll go from the back here. We got Carlos Boogie Basham on the rookie. Jamie Newman. Kareem Hunt. There's a Cooper Kupp. The silver is Patrick Jones. Our purple, Micah Parsons. Oh, yeah, he was one of the ones that was a rookie at a 75. I knew there was somebody else who was like a good player that was like, yeah, even though he's defensive or something, like his auto would be pretty cool. So that's a good one. We'll stick him up there next to Pitts. Another Red Wave. Dylan Moses on the All-Americans Red Wave. It's a cool looking card. And then our auto. Is that Marshawn? It is. Marquez Stevenson again. Very nice. So far the autos out of 2020, like, we haven't even hit someone who I think at the time would be considered good. So, like, I'm thinking this last pack should have somebody in it, even if it's Zach Wilson. You know what I'm saying? And then we had a Cooper Kupp there. Like, that wouldn't exactly surprise me if this last pack had some monster Zach Wilson or Trey Lance in it, just to kind of troll me. All right, the last pack of 2024. As I said, with that Penix, I don't think we're going to do much better. I've been on a Penix hot streak lately, if you saw my Luminance videos. Let's see what we got here. So there's the auto. Let's just take that to the back. There we go. Nice Jaden Daniels for the PC. Don't think I have that one. Another Austin Jones. That one is to 199. And I see what looks like a gold rated prospect. Please be Arch. Quinn Ewers. Oh, that was so close, man. Let's sit this down right here. 3 of 5. Look at that. 3 of 5 on what looks like, I guess that's the black gold. Quinn Ewers trophy hunting. I mean, that's pretty sick looking. Like I said, I saw the prospect, then I started seeing the orange, and I thought I was going to hit a monster Arch. Of course, at the time, before the year played out, Ewers was a pretty big one too. So this box, if you open this box on like release day with this Ewers to 5 and that Penix, that would be a nutty box for sure. So our red wave is Jonah Ellis. Then we get Marvin Harrison, Mayan Williams, Michael Pittman, Bijan, not a rookie, Anthony Richardson on the second year. Okay. Let's see who our last auto in here is. Draft pick autograph, rookie, Keaton Oladapo. Never heard of him. Out of 199. That was kind of to be expected after the Penix and then the Ewers to 5 that we weren't going to get another good auto. I don't even know if that guy's in the league anymore, but I got to admit, that was a pretty solid box between the Penix and the Ewers and some okay numbered cards. Now, the 2021 box has not been very good. And we got a numbered Parsons, a numbered Pitts, and then 4 just not good autos. So we need something in this last pack. Like, I don't think it has a chance anyway, but see purple. I don't even remember who that could be. Let's just do this. Deshaun Watson on the orange, or the red wave. Not who you're looking for there. Oh, another one stuck to it again. Blue, Larry Fitzgerald out of 199. Very nice. Our silver Zeke. Joseph Asai, another Micah Parsons. Teddy Bridgewater. Laviska Shenault. And Wyatt Hubbard out of 75 on the blue ice. Another guy I've never heard of. So this wasn't even close. I honestly thought 2021 would be the best one to put up a fight against 2024. And smoked. Like, this wasn't even... I mean, we're going to do a little recap here, but... So out of this, we got 5 autos. Oh, no. So you ended up with Wyatt Hubbard, defensive end to 75, Marquez Stevenson, Javon Holland, Ben Mason red to 199, a fullback, and then Tariq Black, some sort of error on that printing, to 199. Then you go over here, and we got Sam Hartman on the silver, Keaton Oladapo to 199, Austin Jones silver, and then the trophy hunting Quinn Ewers right there, 3 of 5 on the black gold, just a super sick looking card. And then the orange Pulsar Michael Penix signing day out of 41 of 49. So hands down, probably the best card. I mean, these two for sure, and they came out of the same box. So like I said, not even close. this was a butt whooping of a battle. I really hope 2021 would put up a fight. Really hoping I might pull a Jamar Chase. I mean, that's who I was hunting for. Jamar Chase auto in his LSU jersey would be really cool. But didn't work out that way. But super fun, right? I mean, it's cool to look at and go back. Like 2024 was just last year. But to go back to 2021, kind of see the product. Like you can see, even though you're getting 5 autos, once again, maybe it was just a good box, but I opened a box of this on my channel when it came out, and I did okay as well. Like I think I hit a Lagway and another auto or 2 that was okay. So like, it just is what it is. But 2024, definitely a better product. We'll see what I end up doing with the 2022 box that shows up. I might try to find an older year. I think they did it in 2019. 2020 products. As much as I'd love to do a 2020 draft picks box, 2020 products are expensive. So not so sure I can afford it. I feel like a mega box costs as much as a hobby box of like $200. So, but we'll see. Y'all have a good one. Like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.